How's it going, everybody? It's Wolver King here, back with some more NASCAR Daytona. It is the beginning of another recording session, which means I forgot everything I did last time. So, I'm pretty sure I'm a little bit away. I seem to remember something about 15,000, and I'm just under $15,000. So I think there was a car part that I wanted to buy for my modified. Was it the modified? I think it was like an engine or something. Let me double check on that. Go to the modified. Engine. Yeah, so I need like another just under $600 to get a new engine to hopefully get some more pep in our step, you know. Feel like we don't kind of bogging down in the straightaways in that series. So but we were able to get, I do remember getting our first win. I forget if it was in the last part or the part before. It was in one of the two parts I recorded before my hard drive was like, nope, it's too full. So yeah, I only recorded 2 parts last time. It's kind of weird. I usually record at least 3, if not 4. But anyways, let's get into it. Looks like it's going to be a weekly dirt series at Hastings. Trying to remember. Ooh, that's the one with a whole bunch of like grass before you actually hit the wall. So this is one of the shorter tracks. Though one of these shorter tracks is where we finished second. Almost got our first career win. Let's see if I have a setup already for this track. Do not. Okay. Let's just back out, do a couple practice laps, see why. Oh yeah, I forgot to actually hit exit. It's like I'm pressing triangle. Why is it not backing out? All right, so let's go out and practice, see what kind of gears we're working with here. Let's get some statistics up here. Boom, boom. Oh wow, whoop, did not mean to go to that. I forgot to turn on the rearview mirror. There we go. Ooh, baby, we're not supposed to be down here, but we're still going for it. So about 80 miles an hour is where I'm going. Car is still as loose as I remember it. Alright, so we just spun that dude out. Let's go back out a little bit and do some adjusting to the gears. I think that was a 16.4. I gotta remember that. My record here is 16 flat, so we should be able to at least get that. And, oh crap. It needs to be higher, right? I think so. God, I'm so bad. I literally been fine up until this point. Remember what I gotta do, but all right, let's hope that this is what I was supposed to do. Guess we'll find out here in a second. Okay, and hopefully I'm a little bit louder this time because I don't know if it's the same person saying every time or if it is a couple different people, but people have been saying that like my voice isn't loud enough. I don't know if it's just the way I talk, because I'm definitely not a very loud person in general. But I pretty much, I mean, looking at my recording software, I mean, the game audio is about as low as it can go before it's, like, not even on. And then the microphone one is all the way up. So, and I did adjust because I have one of the Yeti microphones. I adjusted, like, the gain on it, see if I can help it all as far as that goes. But I guess we'll have to wait and see until I'm done recording this part, because I hear myself fine whenever like I'm listening to it before I upload it, so I don't know maybe if it's like YouTube screwing everything up. I really don't know. It looks like I could do to maybe have the final gear up a little bit more. This is a track you have to slow down quite a bit in the corners. Stay off of them. Yeah, let's adjust it maybe just one tick up. Give us a little more oomph off the corner. Yeah, let's just try it like that. Override the save. Let's say it was Hastings, right? Pretty sure it was. And do a couple more plastic wraps, practice laps. And I think this actually was the track that we had our now second best finish. Seem to remember like beating and banging into some dude and like going almost off the track. Yeah, like right here, like going off like towards their wall over there. Ooh, sliding out. Ooh, that's definitely our fastest lap, so... Oop, oop, and I swung out. Don't hit me! Oh, we get T-boned. Alright. Just back out of that. We'll do the heat race, see how it is, and if it's not good enough, then I guess we'll, or technically qualify. And if that's not good enough, then we can step it up one notch more. I don't want to overstep my bounds, though. Ooh, we're definitely, at least from the first 5 people, fast enough to be on the pole. If I can hit my marks, which that's not guaranteed whatsoever. I mean, that kind of felt like a good corner. That corner felt better too, but I swung way out. Ooh, that was a good lap time, actually. Good. Ooh, Truett. Just a little bit faster than us. Oh yeah, we're all packed in there. Alright, so we will be at the head of Heat 2, it looks like. Have I gotten a pole yet? I don't know if I have. It's actually going to be fun. Like, once this series is finished up, it feels like it's going to probably take forever. Especially on my uploading schedule, but it'll be interesting to go back through like this. And I don't know, I think that the game, it does a good job at tallying a lot of the statistics, but I might go through and actually tally everything up and see what my Dirt to Daytona career is like. Alright. We really didn't get as good of a start as we usually do. But we're now in the lead. See if we can hold these bad boys off. Ooh. Clipping the apron, end up swinging out all over the place. Gives me a little door check there, and he completely fails. Let's get around him before he takes us out. Give us a little door check there, but end up screwing him over way more than me. Make him pay for my whatever damage is, my $20 to fix my door. Finally getting used to just how loose this car is. I mean, every so often I'll get too overzealous and overcorrect my steering, but I feel like I'm doing okay. Plus, this, I guess, is one of my better tracks, seeing as how I got a really good finish here. I forget if it was at the beginning of this season or last season. One of the two. I think it was last season. This season has sucked so far. Plus, we probably only go to this track once, so yeah. We've got to get into the top 3 in points. Woo, almost lost that in the last corner there, but we've got to get in the top 3 in points to be able to get my sponsor money, I believe. And we did have the fastest lap, so that is it's a good sign for the main race. There we go, didn't need to see that. Alright, so yep, there we are. That means we're going to be starting on the outside pole for the A main. Which, starting outside isn't bad. I guess those people can door check me like the other guy did, but she needs to get a nice solid top 5 finish. Don't necessarily need to win the race, it'd be nice, but just need to get that $600 so I can buy the engine from a modified, because I'm pretty sure that's probably going to be what the next race is a modified race. Here we go. It's kind of weird. He should be in front of me, but maybe because of with the lines and everything that they think the inside line will get a better jump, but they did not. Ooh, he backed out. Oh, I did not want to hit that guy, so I kind of turned to the right a little bit too much there. The car is still touchy. That's going to screw me over, too. Ooh, we don't need to be way out here, either. We jump that cushion. Whoa! Just about got pit maneuvered there. Alright, let's settle in here, boys. Settle in. Ooh, getting overzealous with my drifting. Sorry, guy. The thing is, I'm fine when I'm by myself. As soon as another car gets near me, I feel like I'm like in a box, and then I start overcorrecting myself. That was a nice smooth corner. My best lap ever. That was not the best of corners. That was a good corner, though. Whoa! Looking way down, and here comes dude behind me. Chop him off there. Ooh, buddy. I was holding the controller in a weird way. That's why that damage thing came up. Oh, God. Whew, that was close. Oh my God, no! I don't like that thing that's up. Crap. Crap, no! Stop it! And don't spin me out with you. Oh crap, we're not going to be able to get that top 5 and not get all that big sponsor money. And I keep hitting that freaking inside apron berm thingy. I'm way faster than you guys, get out of here. Out of here.
Lap.
Honestly, I probably should have turned up my transmission a little bit more to get a better run off the corners, but whatever. Hitting that little apron kind of screwed me over. Otherwise, we had a pretty good race. Whatever. And Sam Peterson was not that much faster than us. I think we should still hopefully get enough for the engine. God, I hope so. So 7th place. Could have been way worse, but we could have also been a little bit better. Let's see how much money I got. Show me the money. Okay, whew. Perfect. It's gonna be enough to get that engine, so that's good. And I guess I've been impressing critics. And whoa, I'm up to 4th. Was I in 4th before? Maybe I was. I don't know. But ooh, Ted Finger. I think that's what his first name is. He's way out in front, but we are only 13 points behind Kato. Which I might be retreading what I said last time, because I don't really forget what the points were before this race. And we don't care about you. Let's go buy that engine. Yeah. I don't even know if the modified race is next, but I want that extra horsepower. Hopefully make it a little bit easier to, I don't know, just have a little bit more speed. Because I feel like we're almost a top 15 car. It's just, during the race, though, we seem to have a little bit more than we do. But let's just buy this engine, get a little something going. There we go, that looks like a nice upgrade. We'll take the Blue Flame engine. Only got a little under 600 bucks left, but hey, we'll take it. And let's see what the next race is. Boop. And it is a modified race. Cool. What track? Richmond. Oh, hey, a track I actually recognize. That's interesting. Did modified still go to Richmond anymore? I don't think so. The only NASCAR tracks I remember them going to are New Hampshire and Bristol. I'm trying to think if there's any other tracks that they go to. I don't know if they go to Martinsville anymore. I know they definitely did, which, oh crap, we're going to have to race at Martinsville. Unless we already did race at Martinsville. I don't know. Let's do some practice laps. And Richmond looks weird, especially with no pit boxes being on pit lane. The good thing is we don't need to worry about pit road speed since it does it for us. Let's just get up on the track, whatever. No racing etiquette whatsoever, haha. And it's probably a good track to get the extra horsepower since this is a little bit larger of a track than usual, I'd imagine. Ooh. Short tracks have never been my forte in any NASCAR game. I'm definitely more the mile-and-a-half guy. Ooh, I just tapped the brakes there and it wants to spin out. Though I don't think this game supports like pressure sensitive like inputs. Plus I think I'm technically using a PlayStation 1 controller. I don't even know if those like have pressure sensitive buttons. I'm just kind of like letting off early, not hitting the brakes, because when I tapped the brakes at one time, it made the car do a really weird like death wiggle, and I don't like that. Wow, that was literally within 1/1000th of a second of my last lap. Ooh, I was getting on the gas a little too early there. Gotta run on the high side here. A little side draft. Aha, now we have some more horsepower. Man, the frame rate is dropping like no other. It's actually making my eyes water like I'm playing a PlayStation 1 game. Oh my god. Alright, this is going to be my last practice lap. So I think this is a pretty good lap, actually. Let's see. Yeah, 24.3. Oh man, yeah, my eyes are really watering. Ugh, that's not good for the race here, though. These races are usually pretty short. So let's qualify. Let's see, what was it? 24.3, I think, is what I was able to do. Even though I just did it, I already forgot. Wait, was it a 24? I don't know. What was it? Yeah, so I'm going to be faster than a lot of those guys, actually. Did the engine make that big of a difference? So I saw some 26-second lap times, and that's pretty awful. At least compared to the speed I was able to achieve. Alright, here we go. Last lap. That felt okay. It really didn't get to the bottom, though. Well, usually I get to the bottom and I clip the apron. Ooh, like almost did there. Just keep it down low, I guess. Boom. Oh, God. Pulling up on the track. So close to my practice lap. I feel like I went a little too slow through 3 and 4 there. Let's see where that puts me. Looks like I'm 12th. Not bad. I know there's something for either qualifying 17th or better or finishing 17th or better. It's looking good for that sponsor. Either way, if it's qualifying, that's already done. If it's for the race...
The action track, as it's known, combines the best of both worlds, super speedway speeds and short track action. At 3/4 of a mile in length, it's not unusual to witness tempers flaring at Richmond.
Huh, I think that was actually the first time Alan Bestwick said something before a race. Probably because we're at an actual track for the first time. So let's get going here. Oh, that was us on the outside there. I saw my PVR. Starting 12th, here we go. Richmond, one of the super speedways, honestly, of the modifieds. Only 9 laps, too. And we're in the middle of 3 wide on lap 1. Oh, God. Dude had no chill on the bottom and just pushed up into me. Right, let's go into this guy. In real life, there'd be a little bit of a draft in these cars. Because they do draft at New Hampshire, and this is, I mean, it's a 1/4 mile off as far as size, but still a pretty fast track. Okay, so we kind of settled into 13th, it looks like here. We're about as fast as the other two cars in front of me. Ooh, I was going to really swing the inside there, but if I would have clipped the apron, it would not have been good. Alright, good run off the corner. I'm going to get to the inside here. Inside. Let off a little earlier there, that way I didn't push up into him. Alright, so we're back up to where we started. It was looking a little hairy there at the start of the race. I guess let's just fall into a rhythm here for the next 5 laps, see if we might be able to get 11th, because it looks like 10th is a little too far out there.
5 laps to go.
Ooh, we're right in on them. Clipped the apron a little bit, luckily didn't make my car too much upset. Ooh, man, we're right on his bumper. Where's the intimidator button when you need it? Ooh, that was a little too far outside of what I originally wanted, but wasn't able to hold it. I was too afraid I was going to hit the outside wall. I was going to try to make a move to the outside there, but they just have such a wide arc to the corner, but he didn't hit the bottom. Let's go. Alright, let's just go way down here. Inside. Ooh, this is close. I'm going to give him some room here. Ooh, I got a really bad angle into that corner. So I let off really early. Did I clear him? Looks like it. Clear all around.
2 to go.
Ooh, but the 13th place guy is catching back up. Alright, let's try not to get lapped. The leader looks like he is hauling the mail. Ooh, that was not a good corner. Catch it back up.
Last lap.
Oh, who is that? You shall not pass. No! That's for position 2. He was able to get on the gas a little bit quicker. Oh well. We finished where we started, but that's actually going to be our best finish in this series, so good week to bring on the new engine for a little bit of a faster track, because otherwise we probably would have been with the plebs back there, like Mark Kanazawa. What a last name. Kanazawa. There's us and our Larry McReynolds transmissions. I'm just going to say that's Larry McReynolds' business. Because in this universe, he is not a commentator for Fox. He is now, speaking of Larry McReynolds, isn't it kind of weird how, like, they brought on, Andy Petrie to be, like, the rules analyst, and then as soon as Larry McReynolds was like, I'm going to retire from the booth, he just, like, takes over Andy Petrie's job. It's kind of funny. Of course, I mean, Andy Petrie was just kind of, like, there for almost no reason. Hey, $3,000, nice. But he's kind of like who is it? Mike Pereira when it comes to football games. They only like call on him maybe once or twice a game. They only called on him like once or twice a race. Anyways, good finish for us, though unfortunately we really didn't gain any ground on the points because it looks like 17th finished better than us and 20th did. So I was wondering, I was like, man, 12th I should have hopefully moved up, but I did not. So got Seaman in front of us. God, Seaman. Anyways. That... Ooh, who's this? Lemode Restaurants? Ooh, we're actually getting pretty close to be able to put him on there. Decisions. I think for the season, because we can get 12th, we're going to do Tonga Toy Store. Right? Yeah, because I don't think we're quite good enough to finish in the top 10 yet. I just want to get. We need to get more money as soon as possible. So we're going to do the toy line. Just do that. And that's going to be it for this part. Hopefully, you guys will join me next time for some more NASCAR to Daytona. So hopefully, I'll see you guys there.